What's going on, guys? It is Aiden Hutchinson.
What's up, man? It's your boy Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What's up, everybody? It's Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron, a.k.a. First Ballot.
What's going on, Coach Dan at Lions Talk Live and the Duke Crew. This is Ballhawk Fatima Lafonum of the Detroit Lions. Everybody make sure you help support the YouTube channel Lions Talk Live by clicking that like and subscribe button. Let's get it and go Detroit.
Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Dan Skipper, offensive weapon for the Detroit Lions. Make sure you all help support Lions Talk Live and Coach Dan by clicking on that like and subscribe button. Everybody, woo!
All right, well, greetings and salutations to everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm your host once again, Dan Thornton. I want to thank you all for joining me here today, Lions Talk Live, middle of the afternoon, getting done with MCDC's press conference about 10-15 minutes ago. I wanted to get over to you guys with just some news and notes from it. As we all know, going into it, this is a big game for both the Arizona Cardinals and the Detroit Lions. And Dan Campbell, the coach for the Detroit Lions, addressed it right off the bat. He said he knows Arizona is going to bring a lot of different looks offensively, defensively. Kyler Murray, hey, the guy gets out of a ton of sacks with his just elusiveness, his athleticism, his speed, his quickness, all the above. He does also start talking about what the Lions need to do to address some of the woes they face against Tampa Bay and, yes, against the Rams as well. With teams play primarily zone defense against the Lions, they have had some struggles this season. Like many teams across the NFL, you've seen passing down, passing QBRs down, yards down, receiving yards down, etc. Arizona Cardinals have been somewhat eliminated from that pool, though, and MCDC does talk about some of the things Kirby Joseph is going to be asked to do. Maybe not to spy around and freelance as much as he feels the Lions' zone defense is going to try to be exploited by the Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray. Murray, as you all know, is an incredibly gifted, agile quarterback, and the Lions will not tip their hand what they're going to do to try to keep him in the pocket, but MCDC went out of his way to point out they are specifically working on some things to limit the Arizona Cardinals offense, which, again, has won them perhaps a game and nearly won them an opening day game against the Buffalo Bills. Getting onto the injury front news, though, this is where Dan Campbell, I thought, maybe showed a little signs of stress. I believe it was Dave Burkett who asked him about Sam Laporta's hamstring. Most of you are aware in the preseason, Sam Laporta was incredibly limited because of a hamstring pull, injury, etc. He really wasn't able to do any practices or get reps until literally just days before he faced, or the Detroit Lions faced, the LA Rams. So we could probably all understand why his conditioning hasn't been the greatest, and maybe some of his understandings of different routes or mechanics within the offense have been a little limited these first two games. MCDC responded today to Burkett by saying he thinks he's fine, he's good to go, but again, reiterated he's a little behind everybody else right now because he's missed basically a month to a month and a half of preseason conditioning, et cetera, et cetera. When asked about Alex Anzalone, there was no immediate update on his status. They're waiting to see as the week progresses, but he does hope that Alex Anzalone is going to play. If he cannot play, MCDC did mention that Captain Jack Campbell would go ahead and take over the mic on a full-time basis throughout the game, get the green dot, and he had full confidence in Jack Campbell to continue his progression to become one of the better linebackers he feels on the team, let alone in the NFC North. Captain Jack Campbell, we all get it. He's been very good going forward, stopping the run. He's been a little exposed in the passing department, so we're all going to have to wait until game time to see how Aaron Glenn addresses that, if he indeed has to play out there the vast majority of the time instead of on a part-time basis, which he has in the first two games. St. Brown, it sounds like, hey, like we talked about Monday, it sounds like he's good to go. He mostly was limited towards the end of the Tampa Bay game with cramps and a contusion to that lower leg, on his left leg, I should say. But he thinks, Dan Campbell thinks he's going to be good to go, no problems whatsoever. And in regards to Marcus Davenport, still unclear what his status is going to be for this weekend. DC did say that they're going to put him out there in practice today, tomorrow, see how it goes. If he's good to go, then yes, he'll make the trip with the team on out to Arizona. But make no mistakes, you could see it on Dan Campbell's face. He understands this is going to be a test for his team, for the Detroit Lions. The Arizona Cardinals their offenses in particular, can hit you in a number of different ways and truly spread an entire field for a defense to have to cover. when asked about Terrion Arnold and potential matchups with different receivers for Arizona, he said, hey, he thinks he's progressing, doing well, but he is understanding that Terrion Arnold is going through a lot of growth opportunities like most cornerbacks, especially ones who are rookies. So that's all I got for you guys. Nothing real huge news, but there's some modest updates on Laporta and Sloan Davenport. St. Brown, like I said, think he's fully good to go. One last thing, MCDC did say they were making some adjustments on the offensive line. He understands there's a couple spots where maybe some blocking techniques need to be improved upon. I think that'd be a good way to put it. So they are, as a team, addressing that. All right, real quick, let's get over to the Duke Crew before I get on out of here. Trumps, woo, and back at you. Thomas, what do you got? Smash that like, y'all. Yes, if you guys can, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You guys all know it helps out a ton. Mike the Marine Gunny, howdy, Dan and Lions Faithful. Woo! And just for you, my friend, let's throw you, Gunny, we haven't done this for you for a while, so let's throw you how about a... Yep, try to switch it up from time to time. Thomas, again, do not get me wrong here. I want my Lions to win, but I want I win, and I want to be wrong. Okay, we'll go with that. I know you were saying that you think Arizona will probably win this game, but I'm hoping, obviously, you're wrong, and hopefully the Lions do. Moonscar, let's go. Late lunch news break, 100%. Trying to get you guys something while you're on lunch. Thomas, but we are going to lose this weekend. Let's hope you're wrong. All right, I'm praying I'm wrong. Arizona Cardinals 28, Lions 24. Hey, maybe if everybody picks Arizona, maybe we will win then. All right, Nathan, what do you got? What's up, y'all? Exclamation points. Go Lions. Woo! And good day to you, Nathan. Hopefully you have an outstanding day, my friend. Yada, yada. What up, though, Coach? What up to you, too? How you doing? Isn't it a rule that you can challenge pass interference? If so, why, Coach, didn't you throw the challenge flag? To be honest, yada, yada, badass, I'm not 100% sure on that one. I don't know if you can. I know it was motioned to be something you could challenge. I think they were trying to push for it, being able to challenge any play, holding, pass interference, whatever it may be. I'll have to find out on that because that I don't know if it actually went through. Let me investigate that. Ed, what do you got? Howdy, Coach Dan and Duke Crew. Back at you, Ed. How are you doing today? Perryman, don't need Debbie Downers here. Donner, there you go. Nathan, can't believe that the Cardinals are this good this year. Weird. One thing I'll say, I think when you've got a talented group like they have, and now you got a new coaching staff, which none of the defensive coordinators facing them in the first two games probably had firm ideas what they were going to do offensively, and in particular, you got a huge advantage for that new coaching system. But as each week passes, you give more information up to people. One of the things I really thought slowed down the Detroit Lions, in my humble opinion, is I felt when you watch the Rams and then with Tampa Bay, they clearly, their defense coordinators probably spent the vast majority of the offseason game planning for the first 2 or 3 games of the year. Any bit of rhetorical information you get to say, hey, they're going to do this here, this there, that's a huge advantage for defense coordinators. As you get further into the season, though, it's harder to do that just because you get further out from the preseason stuff. Defense coordinators now have less time to prepare for you. So just food for thought. Hey, man, how's it going, Dan the Man? Can I get a woo? You know what, just for you, why not, man? Ask and he shall receive, my friend. Nathan, I'm going to the game on Sunday, so hopefully they win. I'm going to put in all the Dan O'Damas vibes and try to get you a good win there. Ed, I still can't believe Tampa Bay beat us. Hey, sometimes you turn a loss into a significant gain if you learn from it and advance from it. So hopefully this is a good thing for the team. Let's see, Mark Manu needs to get in there. If it's one thing I haven't really talked a ton about on here. I know I pointed out during the live cast Sunday and a little bit this morning. I do think Graham Glasgow is struggling a little bit. Now, is Manu going to be ready to fill in as a guard there? That I can't answer in the slightest. Let's see, Nathan, they lose, and this, no bueno on the season this year, unfortunately. Could be, man. We'll have to wait and see what shakes out. Jason, thanks for the updates. Anytime, my friend, anytime. Hatman's better half. Hi, Dan. I had to get a woo in from the coffee today, lady. All right. Well, hey, let's hopefully add some great coffee there. Team Moonscar, curious how much they limit St. Brown's snaps count. I also felt like the PI call against Arnold, that it wasn't much of a hold. Yeah, I would agree with that, especially with what they let on the very first drive for the Detroit Lions, what they let go from Tampa Bay. That's where my big problem was, and I'm sure the officials saw it once they watched the tape and said, yeah, we probably missed one there. Yada, yada. Coach, did you find out the Kool-Aid? Oh, yeah, thing yet? No, but I should probably get a Kool-Aid thing in there, though. That would be pretty awesome. Yada, yada. Woo, woo. Back at you. Ed Adventures, I'm doing well, Coach. Thanks. Anytime, my friend, anytime. Matthew, thumbs up. Love Lions football. I concur. See, Mike the Marine, Lions 38-16. Thumbs up. Our defense will have better communication on the road. Woo! And I think it will be a strong test for our defense. If we limit the Cardinals, hold them to 20 or less, this defense is pretty solid with that. Hatman's better have. Sorry, I've been corrected. Woo! Coffee lady. There you go. All the above. Brent, Lions win. Exclamation point. Don't care what the score is. Just win, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm down with that, man. The Trim Reaper, hit that like button, everybody. Woo! Yeah, if you guys can, hit the like, hit the subscribe, all the above, please. Yada, yada. I agree. I strongly agree. They be allowed to challenge on PI. Yeah, they'd be. I'll have to check on that. I'll check and see if they can. I'd say, Nathan, please, Lord, get us through this year with a huge comeback. Hopefully the sun shines soon. Injuries, one loss, etc. Please, Lord, let's see what they do. See, the Trim Reaper, Lions should be able to get past the Cards easy. Go Lions. Let's go Lions. Oh, yeah. Let's hope so, my friends. All right, guys, I'm going to check on out of here. If there is some breaking news later today, I'll get it over to you. Woo! Bo, as quick as possible. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. You guys all have a great day. I will see you guys on the next Lions Talk Live. Take care, everybody. Oh, dang it. Didn't have it queued up. Hold on.
Happy trail.